Okay, now you remember, you've seen enough now to know what the law of the triangle is, and the basket, and so on. So, let's say you're an artist and you've been working for 5 years. Here's your basket. You've been putting stuff in your basket for 5 years. Been to art school or whatever. In there you have subject A, B, C, D, E. Subjects of your paintings that are in there. Okay, as you're traveling, you've got a long way to go, hopefully, before that basket gets sent off into space. So what's happened, the reality we have today, where money comes into it, is an artist feels that he has to sell his work in order to be of any value. So what this artist does is take his basket and put it over here. And over here is a gallery. So he brings it over to a gallery. However, there might be 100 baskets over there waiting at that gallery for that gallery to look inside this basket to see if there's anything they want to put in that gallery. Now right there you can see that the artist has lost his dignity if he has to stand there with his basket with another 100 artists waiting for this gallery to see if anything in there is any good that he'll put in his gallery. You see? Self-esteem, your dignity. An artist is nothing but sitting there waiting in line with hat in hand. Is that what you want out of being an artist? Is that what you want? What happens then is that the gallery will look around in these baskets and say, okay, in your basket I like A, C, and D. You can put those, I'll put those in my gallery here. So there's some artwork. That's the second part of the triangle. Your artwork in it consists of A, C, and D. Subject. So, over here, the collector. Now the collector, particularly if the critic is on the side of the gallery, the critic says, yeah, I like C. C is pretty good, that subject, not too bad. Alright, the collector says, okay, I'll buy that then. There's your triangle, and there you have the beginning of com art, commodity art, com art. Com art. That's what your C subject has turned into because of that triangle, com art. So, what do? What does the artist do? He's happy, or she. Hooray, I've sold some work, I got some money. The brain in the artist has its computers, as we've talked about that. So now the brain says, great, you've got some money. Remember, money is what has taken the place of eat, sleep, and defend. So now the policemen here, they're money conscious too, because that solves the eat, sleep, and defend. So they're saying, hey, you sold something, he's got some money. So all these ideas that come in here now are bombarded with this money notion, and that's what starts the flow of the work starting to look. All the ideas are tainted with the money idea. They'll all have this C factor in them. You see? Because the artist will say, if subject C sold, he comes back to his basket and says, I better put some more C's in there, because A's and B's and the rest of those subjects didn't seem to work, but C worked. And the gallery is happy too. The gallery says, look, I need more C work. Forget the A and B and the F, the other stuff you do. Get going on that, because the collectors now, they want more of that C stuff. Then pretty soon we have the investors over here. They come into the, oh, let's invest in some of that art because it keeps going up. Then they begin to know the artist better. And I said there's a critic. Sometimes the critics will wander through these baskets out here, and they'll pick something out. They'll say, oh, I like this guy's G work here, so let's put some of that in there. And the same process again. It turns into com art. Eventually a collector or investor gets into it. So we have the gallery, the critic, and we have the museum. Then maybe they'll start showing that C work. But do you see what happens here? It starts out on the wrong foot. The artist never does get any respect. He's just part of this big circle up here of things that go on. He doesn't have any dignity or self-esteem other than what's into this com art. He's not independent. Whereas where we use the artist, the subject, and the aficionado for that triangle, for true art, the artist has dignity. The artist has good self-esteem because he or she knows they're doing true art. And these three factors, there's no money involved in that at all, and that's what's going to send that. This triangle will move forward too. This is not going to stop. The money is too powerful. It's not going to stop. But like Martin Luther said, the popes are corrupt, but there's nothing we can do about it except withdraw. We'll go our own way. And that's what I'm telling you today. With the book of art, we'll withdraw. We'll withdraw from the com art. They can go ahead and do all the com art stuff they want, the galleries and all that stuff. Let's let them have it. But we will rise above that. We will do true art, and we'll learn from this book the ways of a true artist, the way to make true art. Now I know that's what you'd like to do, and that you really want to do, and you can do it. It's going to take some time, it's going to take some pain, and take some effort. But together we'll do it. So you come back every week. That's all for today. Come back next week. Go to my website. Send me an email. See you next week. We're going to start on the artist next week. We're going to start talking about what it is to be an artist.